episode's about to pop off all in your earpiece and all of your devices, so turn it up if you hear me. This where hip-hop resides, and yeah, you know the real. It's more abrasive than tornadoes to windmills. Get in your comfy chair, people, and put one in the wind. I guarantee that you never change the channel again. Aroc and ISM, man, they reppin' Michigan. United Broadcast, time to be getting them in. It's 10 o'clock, set your watch and enjoy the show. With live interviews in and out of the studio. Let's get it poppin' like always, you know the time. Putting in work and they always staying up on the grind. Yeah. Detroit Unplugged, yeah. Detroit Unplugged. Detroit Unplugged, yeah. Madcap. And oh yeah, it's most definitely going down again. You about to hear some greatness for real.
Yo, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, where hip-hop resides. Detroit Unplugged Radio. I'm your favorite Uncle Rocky along with ISM Gang. We're going to be with you to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Michigan United Broadcast, 93.4 WMIX Detroit Mo Music, and On the Rise Radio. We salute you this evening. No matter where you might be in this beautiful world, man, we're celebrating as one congregation in the name of bettering hip-hop here on Detroit Unplugged. Rock with us. Continue to spread the word. ISM, here's the deal, man. I want to get right into this first showcase of the evening, man. This cat's doing his thing, well known around the country, especially I hear in Baltimore, among other cities. This cat is really, he's doing his thing at a top-notch level. And certainly we love to celebrate that ill stuff, no matter where it is. Man, that's where we got to celebrate it. So this cat, Paul Love, PL, what's the name of his first joint we're going to spin?
This Personal Demons.
This cat cuts and scratches and rips venom. Enjoy it, PL, Paul Love, on Detroit Unplugged. Sure.
Personal demons, buried in genes, formed from human semen, catalyzed on feelings, misleading, deceiving, disguise, real meaning, having others believing blasphemy, replace strategies, appearing a trait, having personalities, diseases, impurities, insecurities, various nefarious types, poltergeist, spreading the heights without mention, send out a search engine for the lost souls, latest bones show they're in the 15 million legion, unseen in every region, aqueous, ubiquitous, terrestrial, aerial, incubated stimuli, Martian ones that bring about war, apparitions, mechanisms of implosion, soul erosion, physical erosion, malevolent ailments, sacrifices, paying the highest prices for vices and sins. Within, it's like a pin. Personal demon. When you're mad, you're scheming, act like bad dreaming. Personal demon. When you're broke, you're feeling, and wanna stop breathing. Personal demon. When there's nothing but heat in every channel you're receiving. Personal demon. In the darkness, I lay a fear of a mirror. Personal demons wanna see you leaking on the floor of dark corridors, so they pour cups of deception with a twist of oppression. I'm talking about a different kind of possession. Convenience mixed with superstition. Transformations through evolution. Solution to tone, birth the phone, cold exorcist to demonologist. To exile this infamous Satanist. Hurry up and dial 1-800 reconcile. In terms of day with tomorrow, I postpone the trial. Oh wow. Candles burning, blues records playing backwards. Supernatural phenomenon, reading that phenomenon. Abaddon, Apollyon, cases rolling loudly. Entities trying to alter my destiny. Echoes of a unity that coming from me. With the wrath of fire back eternal. Inferno, affairs eternal. Personal demon. When you're mad, you're scheming, act like bad dreaming. Personal demon. When you're broke, you're stealing, and wanna stop breathing. Personal demon. When there's nothing but heat on every channel you're receiving. Personal demon. In the darkness, I lay a fear of a villain. Personal demons might have you kneeling, reaching towards the ceiling for a miracle. Spiritual healing, evil is the hand dealing, cheering for agony, steering with sorcery, forcing me to grab the wheel and make a hard left. Figuring off this road of distress. One record be redirect the judge like the rest. Detest the facts, eject the hacks, next expect to lead me astray. One day of vacation, an attempt of temptation, instigating incantations on a bed of levitation. Passed out, cast out, fierce revelations from an oracle, magical ritual, piece of pinnacle. You have a spell, I won't sell. Kill a roller when you drill. Fell from the player of 7 trumpets and declared on my amulet. Send them straight back to hell. Personal demon. When you're mad, you're scheming, act like bad dreaming. Personal demon. When you're broke, you're feeling, and wanna stop breathing. Personal demon. When there's
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Detroit Unplugged Radio, your one-stop shop for hip-hop greatness, not only here in the Motor City, kids, but around the world. Man, we're glad to host this show, man. I'm your Uncle Rocky. This is ISM. As always, we're very humble to be a part of this whole hip-hop experience. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time in hip-hop history, and me and ISM are just glad to be along for the ride, man. We're celebrating it. We're loving it, embracing it, and this next artist feels the exact same way. We were just chopping it up in the green room, and we got into a little mini conversation about it. This is just what we do. It's our life. It's our love. Man, ladies and gentlemen, from the D.C., Baltimore area, this cat's doing his damn thing. PL, Paul Love, and DJ Greenguy. Fellas, welcome to Detroit Unplugged.
Thank you. What's up, Detroit?
Hey, what's good?
Pleasure to be here.
Listen, man, we're very humble to have you guys here. Greenguy, as always, it's a pleasure to chop it up with you. You're not only certainly have a legendary name, but you're one of our brothers. So salute to you, B. Thanks for taking time out.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure to be on Detroit Unplugged, especially when I'm with one of my main ace tycoons from way back. Still one of my partners in the game, PL, Paul Love here. We're privileged right now to have him with us.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm privileged to be here. Privileged to be here.
Yeah, listen, brother, it's really important that you're here this evening and that we can actually celebrate your career as an overview, as a whole, and really distribute your music to our global fan base. That's just how we got to do it. When me and ISM hear great music, and I already knew it because Greenguy said it was fresh, but when we heard your craft, really, man, you're the man of very many hats, and you're making some great hip-hop. So what we want to do is we want to share the story with our listener base. Obviously, we're going to keep it well-balanced to make sure they get a dose of of those tunes as well. But on top of that, we want to hear the story, of course. So I want you to take us for a walk through time, if you will, figuratively speaking, and let us know how you really fell in love with this hip-hop thing, man. Introduce yourself to our listener base, please.
All right, yeah. What's up, Detroit? My name is Paul Love. I go by PL. I'm a DJ, MC for, like 20 years now. Music is my love. I do it every day. If I'm not making it, I'm DJing parties. So as long as I'm doing something with music, I'm happy. And especially hip hop, man, it's been a love of mine since the 80s. I would tell you the first time I fell in love with hip hop was a Grand Master Flash album.
Ooh-wee. That was it.
Yes. That was it. I was hooked.
Yeah.
Then Beach Street came out, and then, man, I was really hooked. It was over.
Those were the days. Man, I love when Beat Street came out, man. That was such a great time for me. Just loving hip-hop as a young man. And then
yes.
Shortly after that, even when Breaking, and you're seeing Ice-T rock the stage in that flick as a young man. And hell, we had Turbo, Boogaloo Shrimp on Detroit Unplugged. We celebrated him. That whole time period, man, late 70s, early 80s, into the 90s, man, that whole spectrum of time was just awesome.
It was. And 90s, into the 90s as well, man.
Yeah,
great,
into
great
the
hip-hop.
90s, certainly.
Yeah, so that's where I started loving hip-hop, and ever since, I still listen to it every day.
Yeah, and you're from the D.C., Baltimore area, correct?
Yeah, I was born in D.C., grew up in the area, did my thing around here for the last 20 years. I did some traveling, some shows with Quinn here and there.
Yeah, nice. We were talking about it off air. That part of the world, to me, I love the feel of hip-hop in that particular geographical area, man. D.C., Baltimore has a really cool vibe, has a really cool hip-hop community. Talk about that a little bit if you can.
Oh, yeah, the community is real tight between Baltimore and D.C. Baltimore is tight with Baltimore, and D.C. is tight with D.C. They both have some great artists, and, there's a lot of love in the area, man, a lot of support for the game, and just great people, great artists that hopefully one day will get heard and make their mark on the scene because they deserve it.
Damn right. And that's kind of why we do Detroit Unplugged, man. Just trying to make sure that, real MCs get heard. It really is important that we do that and that we pedestalize that real stuff. If we keep doing that, and we come together as a brotherhood, man, we can move mountains, man, for hip-hop.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
it's all about the brotherhood and working together and just keep moving.
Yeah, where do you think, in your opinion, and Where do you think the disconnect was? I mean, we're in a good spot now. I think hip hop is really full steam ahead. But there was a disconnect at some point, man. There was a lot of, as me and you coming from the same time, I take some of the responsibility. We got lazy. But in your opinion, what's the biggest difference from hip hop now, or should I say recently, to hip hop back when we were young? What's the biggest difference you can put into words?
I would say lyrics. As far as definitely mainstream hip hop goes, there's not a whole lot of lyrical content, in my opinion. Not to take away anything from anybody if that's your thing, but the conscious hip hop I think is lacking, and that's a disconnect for me. As far as the mainstream goes, I'm underground hip hop for life, though.
Yeah, I love content, man, and we were spoiled rotten with it back when we were young.
Tell me about it. In the 90s, it was so much. It was great.
Yeah.
You look at this with now, it was ahead of the time.
But you know what's cool, man? And, up until we did Detroit Unplugged, I pretty much stayed in Detroit. You know what I mean? But since we've been doing this show, we've realized that there's so much, hip-hop is breathing so well, man. There's so many great MCs. And it's not only here in Detroit, not only here in the country, man, but even overseas, around the world, in every continent, man. Hip-hop is just breathing really well. And social media has helped us out a great deal in the respect that we could salute each other, we could support each other, with forums like Detroit Unplugged, because certainly social media helps. And it's cool because we can celebrate our culture all around the world, man.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. Just the connections that can be made now that couldn't be made before with the social media and things like that. It's incredible.
Damn right. Well, we get to celebrate hip-hop in Baltimore this evening. Salute to all of our famos in Baltimore this evening. If you really love hip-hop, man, continue to listen here at Detroit Unplugged. We're going to come back. I want to play some music because we have tons of it from you, PL. What's the next joint that we got, Ism?
Insanity.
Talk about this one very briefly, if you don't mind, Paul.
Sure. Insanity. I was writing that. I was just thinking about the everyday corporate life and just kind of bummed out with it, and didn't make a lot of sense to me what people do to survive and the way the corporate structure is set up. And
yeah.
Hey, let me jump in for a sec. Let me say something about that. I was talking about PL Paul Love's album with KV the $1 Million the other day, and $1 Million Mouthpiece said, PL, you gotta do a video for that joint right there. Insanity is a banger.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Let's peep it together if you don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up in the name of real hip hop. We got PL Paul Love on Detroit Unplugged. Here with Fred and Fresh. Come on. Yeah.
Same pure hearts, same innocent faces. Now we live in desperation, got drug habits and court cases. Scars that time won't erase. Little child running wild is now a grown man, left to stand on his own in a lonely land. Surrounded by soulless mannequins with crooked hands and deceiving plans. Telling me who and what I should be. Anything but myself, and hopes and dreams may as well be put on a shelf. In God we trust, all of us pay cash. Each moment may be my last, so I mentally grasp memories from my past. Wishing to replace it, when death comes I'll face it with dignity. This man for all centuries, searching for remedies to cure the ills of society. Inflate propriety, global eavesdropping, no personal privacy. Criminal activity, just for minimal necessities. Watching depression deliver the fatal blow and a death duel against prosperity. Shattering your false sense of security. Pointless affairs, wide awake in a nightmare with a lifeless stare, unable to blink. On the brink of insanity. Another day, another Vic. I kick the non-fiction version, immersion in subsequent aspersions. Smiles and hot lies, sever ties, broken lives, broken homes, uncomfortable silence, overwhelming discontent. Brutal law enforcement on innocent residents. Factions guilty of infractions, deadly transactions. Just another example of when vision meets action. Selling your life to the company, but now the company's sold. They left you out in the cold, 8 hours a day, stressed out and tense. Mad insolence, the only reason you don't call it quits It's for some benefits, but who does it benefit? Our pain is their profit. It's up to us to stop it. Double crosses, abusive bosses, critical bills, critically ill, soon to collapse. Perhaps he snapped in his cubicle trap. Next day came back strapped, decided to unload caps, hand out permanent naps. In a hostile trance, he felt there was no chance left but to extinguish life breath. Pointless affairs, wide awake in a nightmare with a lifeless stare, unable to blink, on the brink of insanity. Pointless affairs, wide awake in a nightmare with a lifeless stare, unable to blink, on the brink of insanity.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Detroit Unplugged. Man, what a great night it is. The spirit is alive in the building. And I want to welcome back my fellas, PL, Paul Love, and Greenguy. Man, welcome back to the show. Yeah, listen, again, it's our honor to have you here, man. What a great night it is. And, yo, man, thanks for the whole introduction. You know, it's important that we introduce you to our listener base. That way they want to get to know you even more. They want to support you in everything you're doing. And before you know it, we got a whole brotherhood, man. And we got a whole new fan base has opened up. So that's just a part of the whole thing here at Detroit Unplugged. We appreciate that intro. Now, what I want to do now is we love to celebrate them special times, man. As MCs and DJs, man, we always go through certain things. You know, that memories that we're going to hold on to, those nostalgic pieces that at the end of the day can get us through those storm clouds. Talk about a moment in your career. It could be anything that you're always going to treasure and hold very close to your heart.
Well, I got two memorable shows that I would say stick out in my mind. And the first one was an opener for Vanilla Ice in D.C.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Rob
was
Van
at
Winkle.
Club Insomnia. We
Nice.
rocked that, man. But me and Greenguy did a show in Blacksburg, Virginia. And we'd never been there. No one knew our music. But we were on stage performing aggravated assault, and people, by the time the second hook came in, everybody was singing. We were just like blown away.
Man.
They had never heard our music before.
Yeah.
And then they just caught on. It was just, the vibe was just so intense.
Yeah, it's that spirit on stage, man. It's that whole energy. And, you know, when you can get a crowd rocking to it, you know you're doing your damn job. It's confirmation that you're up there doing your damn thing.
Absolutely, as I said, and the fact that they never heard our stuff before was just feeling it like that. It was just incredible.
Hey, I got those pictures. I got those pictures that some of my homeboys took from that night on my Instagram page too. That was a real fun night, man.
Greenguy's got the snaps to prove it.
The receipts.
Right. No doubt
That
about
was
it.
before everybody had a camera on their phone. You know what I mean? People actually had a real camera to take that picture.
Yeah, that was before phone cameras.
Back in them good old days, everything was different, man. You know what I'm saying? Now everyone's got a cell phone and everyone's got social media at their fingertips and cameras and video and everything. It's a one-stop shop right in your pocket. So, you know, back when we were young, things were a little bit different. Even as far as, you know, doing this hip-hop thing. I remember me and ISM going to Kinko's, pressing up a couple thousand flyers and littering the land. Every street pole, we were stapling up our flyers. You know, little concrete grind that we had to do back then that's changed so much.
Putting stickers all over payphones.
Yeah, man. We had some great times, but things have
It was
evolved.
fun, yeah, right.
And we got to thank social media for what it's done, because it's allowed us to all get out there and really celebrate this thing on a global level now, man. And you're part of that movement. Thanks for sharing that story. What a precious moment.
Oh, man, my pleasure. So I'm so happy to be a part of the whole movement, and social media has just really done wonders for connections.
It's got its
yeah.
disadvantages. I get sick of hearing people bellyache on social media, right? But
That's a lot of bellyache.
but I choose to block everything else, but except for Detroit Unplugged out, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying, Green Guy? I kind of gotta. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You know what I mean? You ain't doing nothing if you don't have haters. You feel me?
Man, it happens, man. You know, when you got haters, that just means you're doing something right because people are feeling your energy and they kind of want some of that. Listen, we do things for the love of hip-hop, integrity, man. Some people don't do it that way. So they may look at us and think a certain kind of way. But, yo, Greenguy, at the end of the day, our paycheck is celebrating artists like PL. That really is the paycheck, man.
That's major right there. We're humble to hear it.
Major, man. I'm very humble to hear it, man, for real.
You already know it. Listen, dude, I want to talk about the here and now. We're about to hit 2018. I know you're full steam ahead, loving this hip-hop thing, doing your damn thing. I want to make sure you're putting out all that info. Give us a sneak preview. Maybe tell us what's on the forefront here in the new year and beyond.
We're going to be pushing the Double Up, Double Down album hard. Social media, iTunes, it's on Google Play, amongst other sites. Probably do some collabs with Greenguy in the future here, and we'll get things popping. Yeah.
I can't wait for that. My homeboy Greenguy's doing his damn thing this year, man. I know that you're really excited about it, Greenguy, and we're excited to hear everything you're doing.
Yeah, you know, we got a lot of stuff in store for y'all, man. I think there could be a video for that song y'all just played, too. You know what I mean? With $1 million behind it.
Nice.
I wish I could just be like, yo, Ism, let's hop on a plane and go see Greenguy, man, and get on this video. How cool would that be, Ism?
Awesome.
Unfortunately, that's all talk. We work so hard, there's not even enough hours in the day.
Yeah, but you right there in the middle of the country. Maybe we'll all go to Detroit and meet up.
Now look,
For
if y'all are filming in Detroit, me and Ism are with it. Because that'll be right there, we ain't got to hop on a plane. But if I got to hop on a plane, bro, probably ain't happening.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind, man. You never know. Still a little location.
Maybe a little on-location snippet, right. You never know. We'll talk about that off air. In any event. I'll put the information, your one-stop shops out there, www. Any kind of maybe social media avenues that our listeners can to follow you. We really want our listener base after the show to check you out, support you in every facet. Put all that info out there if you don't mind.
Yeah, okay. Website, djpaullove.com. You can check out the album on iTunes. It's Double Up, Double Down. It's also on Google Play. Greenguy, help me if I'm leaving anything out.
Yeah, all the links to the whole Double Up, Double Down, and all the social media, djgreenguy.com, djpaullove.com. Just go to djpaullove.com or djgreenguy.com, and you can pretty much find Spotify, all that, all the YouTube, all the bonus stuff, everything on one of our websites. If it's on the web, it's on djpaullove.com or djgreenguy.com.
That's it, man. Word up. Well, listen, as always, it's like I said, Greenguy, it's a pleasure. And PL, moving forward, man, really, we wish you the very best in everything you do. We're a phone call away. If there's anything that we can do to help out, certainly just let us know or let Greenguy get at us, man, because
Remember, we're 5 minutes behind, so you got time.
Yeah, we're brothers moving forward in this thing. Put any kind of shout-outs, any last-minute info, anything you need our listeners to know about before we part ways, brother.
All right, yeah, shout out to all my B-More and DC fam. One love. Man, just thanks again for having me on there. It means a lot to your brotherhood. I'm really feeling the love, man. And just want to make some great connections with everybody. I hope they feel the music and, move this thing forward as a brotherhood and a movement. And we all prosper.
Yeah, damn right. We're going to keep spinning your tunes, man. And I'm sure we'll talk real soon, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. One.
Word up. Yeah, PL and Greenguy, we'll talk to you here soon. He's part of the next interview as well, but we'll get into that. Listen, PL, be well. Kids, what a great way to start this night. Ism, what do you think?
Awesome.
Anytime we can celebrate hip-hop from all over the country, man, I don't think we've traveled to Baltimore in a minute. And certainly it's always cool because Baltimore is just one of them cities, man. To me, it's very historic as far as hip-hop as well. It just breeds a lot of great MCs. And PL, not only a dope MC, but a hell of a DJ. Scratching cats into dizzy spells. Let's get into another song to play our friends out with. Ism, what do you got on deck?
This is Walking Through the Jungle.
Rock with us. Detroit Unplugged.
Call of the wild. the moon, chaos reigns supreme. The jungle creed, feed on the weakest prey. You might bleed or die trying to get what you need. Walking through the jungle, got to respect the hustle. Know when to shut up and when to flex muscle. Living like an animal. I used to alive to survive, turn cannibal. Watch your back, I'm coming from behind to crack your skull. The keeper's whack, I had to slice him up 30 times. In the city, known for crime, life for grind. The clock's ticking, kicking dirty rhymes. I need fine, just get 30 dimes. PL, bringing the ruckus straight from the front line. Street life, with my mind, keep on trucking the grind. Waits for no man, multiplies the game plan in the wasteland. Beef in Colombia over the cocaine plant. Don't come to the gunfight with just a mace can. Everybody know that you sold out, so scissor stab your face in your own house. Plus you can't spend money when you're dead and it's stuffed in your mouth. Walking through the jungle, we got guns and things. Out to get money, we stay hungry, scrambling day to day. Never stop thugging and you can't tell us nothing, cause we issues our own way. Making moves, shaking fools, breaking rules, ain't gon' lose in the game, you gotta pay to play. Walking through the jungle, we got guns and things. Out to get money, we stay hungry, scrambling day to day. Never stop thugging and you can't tell us nothing, cause we issues our own way. Making moves, shaking fools, breaking rules, ain't gon' lose in the game, you gotta pay to play. I'm paranoid about the other players around the way. Wisdom got me peeping the whole scene as I spark the J. I bust on beef with my knuckles, and sometimes with steel-toed shoes and belt buckles. Wild turkeys in the jungle pull guns out and get in trouble, cause I hesitate behind the trigger and realize I'm a grave digger. Outsmarted by the more comfortable mind, they lose their gun. After I steal the toy, watch the little boy run. When someone tries to rob me, I have fun. If I had something for y'all to take, I'd be frontin' and never back down. I stay up with you when you know I'm bluffing. Rats growing up trash, stay the size of a bar stool. Thugs riding by on the creek tip, it ain't a carpool. Everybody trying to get me to chill, but I'm ready to kill. Another one of those beat changes. Drop off a shotgun, making seat changes. Foot on the clutch, hitting the Dutch. Too much reality, trying to lose touch. Head out the window screaming, I don't give a f***. Peel and Quinn rolling live and uncut. Flipping the script with the flick of the switch. We get nuts, pimp lippin' so hard, need a cane for a crutch. Living the nightlife, skipping breakfast and lunch. Stay on the J.O., KO with one punch. 5-0 scoping, hoping to put me in cuffs. In the jungle pulling crazy stunts. Mind hazy from 80 blunts. Drunk up in the club, grabbing ladies' butts. They all making a fuss, we can't pay attention cause we on that dust. Bringing the commotion with the wild out potion. Girl, if you feel like crushing, I second that emotion. We posting, who's open, we stroking, they choking. BL and Quinn MD 656-0088 3981. I made my debut. I was crying down the tunnel all the way through, crying in preschool on the first day. Who's that goofy kid, man? I don't wanna play. 1996, the trouble started daily. Arrested for vandalism, escaped barely. Grinding for one day, then back on the block where I probably did a robbery or two on the spot. Auto theft, nah, just looting the cars. Afterwards we spark and look at the stars. Hearing dogs bark in the park or in the yard. Thinking how I never give up my player card. I used to hate playing ball with Coop and Larry. They had game in me, I had a strawberry from the concrete. Cause I'm slow on my feet, but you can hear my tunes on 106.5 The Beat. I'm living my dream, you know what I mean? 656-0088 on the double, we ain't trying to wait. Rap until we die, feet on the ground, shooting way past the sky. Expenditure, percentage, and points across the board for this joint venture. Revenue due before it's too late. Escrow ratio on the double. We ain't trying to wait, ain't trying to scrape. Correlate to see value, appreciate, accelerate the payment. On a statement, interest deposits, profit. Like LeRon, upper echelon. Power on the Parmesan, pour the gravy. Divide the beans, break the bread, we win it. Quinn and PL driven, sticking to the plan like adhesive. Smashing the glass, sealing the pieces with conversation. Level penetrating studio applications. Hits the run, continuous rotation. Where we from, it's all work and no fun. IPOs on the low, monetarily blow like George Young. Currently, we need currency in large amounts, accounts receivable, collateral capacity, working capital, liquidity, all excess and amenities, advances, properties, commodities, for commission, acquisition of adequate net assets, checks, tangible, annual income, up from under, turn around, double up, double down, bet on the set, double fisted, with double barrel lyrics to leave your double talking ass twisted, audio feed speeds, 200 MB, IEEE 802.3 times, coming at you head on off the double line. 656-0088 on the double, we ground, shooting way past the sky. 656-0088 on the double, we ain't trying to wait. Wake up, check out the 6 o'clock news. The market ain't changed, now what can you do? Who, yes, who gon' feed the people food? Not your family, the POOR. They hungry too, you damn moron. So you can pay the bill, why buy a new car? You can't afford it, so get a new job. You work 80 hours a week, you and your wife never speak. She sees me on the street, asked me to freestyle, and I didn't come weak. She wants something from me, and I didn't give it. I want 656-0088 to hit it, and I ain't leaving till I get it. 656-0088 on the double, we ain't trying to wait. Rap until we die, feet on the ground, shooting way past the sky. 656-0088. Bit by bit, I gamble it all away. I got something for the ones in doubt. I ain't stopping, y'all, so close your mouth. In 11th grade, y'all saw me as a failure. When I was in my mom's belly, she lived in a trailer. Now I got royalties, record companies spoil me. You want me to stop? Gravy. Give me 6,560,080. You keep 8 of it. Pay me. 656-0088 on the double. We ain't trying to wait. Rap until we die. Feet on the ground, shooting way past the sky. 656-0088 on the double. We ain't trying to wait. Rap until we die. Feet on the ground, shooting way past the sky.
You make some money, you gon' change. You got that right, I'm gonna change.
Certainly, giant robot fighting society. Truth is the ultimate reality. Drinking from the well of Tai Chi to quench my thirst for tranquility. Technique reflects the purity, the living mystery, flexing my ability. Breaking it down with patterns of spoken sound. The hardest way to open is a closed mind. You'll find the beings of narrow perception only exist because we let them. While the system systematically turns citizenships into computer chips. I'm still waiting for the apocalypse. Recognize the rhyme naturalist, my physicist, precise images. My vision is totally fearless, therefore extremely dangerous. Explosive content on the premises. The weak get taken under. Name nayo, kono yaro. Avoiding fiendish mind control methods, a limited essence. Even when I'm gone, you feel my presence. The epitome of persistence, revolutionary significance. The species, repping intelligence. Won't stop until the ignorance is out of existence. Watching corporate greed, leaving human debris. Filth-bred disease that plagues cities, destroys families. Unlock the doors of your mind, I'll give you the keys. Easy street, everybody looking for easy street. It must be a road where paths cross and rarely meet. While some try to rearrange the norm, thinking they can find ecstasy in a pill form. Explosive content on the premises. Dropping small bombs that fumigate, dominate with universal means of communication to my multicultural environment. Wonder where the consciousness went. Big business versus big government. Puppets tied to the strings of corruption at the end of a one-way pipe of consumption. That just wanna make their pockets fat. In fact, they don't care about the damaging impact on the everyday man. Pay the man is the law of the land. So I dematerialize, opening closed eyes, not easily fooled otherwise. As D2E, we demonstrate simplicity in search of the possibility of contentment, equity, and insanity. Stop wasting your time on novelties. Complex dilemmas, yo, absolute poverty. We need to change some policies. Enormous disparities in a world where identities are defined by material possessions and social position. It's cutthroat competition. The rhyme naturalist, Mike physicist, precise images, light vision
Welcome back to the show, my friends. And my family all around the world. Of course, you're tuning in to the #1 independent hip-hop show in the world, Detroit Unplugged, simply put, where hip-hop resides. I'm your favorite Uncle Rocky along with ISM, and we are blessed to have your eardrums parked right here until 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're out on the West Coast, of course, you started tuning in at 7 p.m., probably right after work, and we're glad to have you here. To all of our friends and family in Los Angeles, California, loving hip-hop like we do. It really is important that we congregate as one global family for the betterment of the culture that raised us. So while out, we got to turn it all the way up. There's no room for half-steppenism.
No.
We can't be lollygagging.
No.
We got to make sure we celebrate it accordingly. If you're out in traffic, in commute, lose your minds in the name of hip-hop and celebrate for the culture that is so awesome, that bears us so much fruit. Man, Detroit Unplugged Radio. ISM, I'm getting excited. I better stop.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to bring this next artist in, but before I do, actually, I want to bring him in. To hell with that. We'll play another song here in a minute.
We only got one song by him.
This cat is making some noise, man. We felt the shockwaves here in Detroit. And really, when Greenguy recommends someone off rip, like I said earlier, I'm just going to go ahead and book the artist because we trust his judgment. But yo, Chantly Jones is doing his damn thing. I'm going to welcome him to Detroit Unplugged right now. My friend, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, what's good, man?
Man, listen, thanks for taking time out. I know Greenguy put this all together, man, and it really is special having you on the show. So thanks for joining us, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Much love.
Word. Well, listen, man, I want to really get into the whole, get into your whole career. Really celebrate it as a whole. You know, of course, we're going to play the song that we got from you here in a little bit. But before we do that, I really want to hear how it all came together for you. You know, I want to hear, go back to the early days of really when you really started falling in love with hip-hop. And I want to hear the whole story about it. So I want to give you the mic and do just that, man. Take us for a journey, if you will, and give us a history lesson, brother.
All right. Well, it basically started, man, like back in like 1992. I was probably around about 92, 93. I was probably around like 10. And I actually won my first freestyle battle when I was like 11.
Damn.
And then from there, that's when I really fell in love with hip-hop. And I just started rapping, making demos, and I actually continued to write and, you know, just master my craft and keep going and going. And I didn't really take it seriously until I went to prison. I went to the penitentiary and I wrote a lot of songs and started focusing on making real songs for the people. But before I went in, I already had did an album, a group album. And I had just, you know, kept doing what I do, man, as an artist, songwriter. And I formed my own label. And I was doing like a few things with different artists from Charlotte. And just working, man, just working and working.
Yeah, and talk about the Charlotte the hip-hop scene there, man. Paint a picture, if you will. You know, when me and ISM do interviews, we like to travel around the world. You know what I'm saying? We like to get in a spaceship and travel, man, and paint a picture of the culture in that particular city. So talk a little bit about where you're at and how hip-hop is breathing there, my friend.
Well, I mean, Charlotte, you know, we growing. It's a good city, you know, for hip-hop artists and music. We have a lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent. It's growing by the day, you know, hip-hop always evolving. So we just gotta, you know, keep pushing as artists and continue making good music and staying positive, you know what I'm saying, and putting out that good energy music for the people. It's a beautiful scene for the music scene right now, so I really like it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, we got to put out, you know, music is so important. It can change the aspect of our day. And really, when we're putting out positivity, man, in a world where we have so much hate, so much prejudice and judgment, and so much hate surrounding us, hip-hop is a beautiful thing. We could teach the world a lot because within that, man, it really changes the aspect of our lives. So positivity is huge. We got to make sure we're saying something right because these kids are listening.
Exactly. and that's the type of, artist I am as far as my music, because, when I was growing up, like, it was all about the substance and it was all about the message of the music, because I'm an 80s baby, so back then it was all about knowledge.
Right.
But as an artist, you have to adjust to things, but you have to keep that originality as well. So that's what I bring to the table. I bring a lot of originality, and I'm a songwriter. So I really want to bring that positivity, to my fans and to my people and representing my city, because I don't want to have that type of look to where they like, oh man, he's just putting out crazy talk, crazy raps, and nah, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to sell like that. So that's what I want to bring, is that positivity, that good music for the people.
I love it, man. I love it, man. And we're going to certainly keep playing your music. I know we got the one song, and I kind of want to get into that. We'll keep it well-balanced a bit. When we come back from the break, we got a couple specialty questions for you, and then we'll get in everything that you have popping here in the new year. But ISM, what is the name of the song that we have?
This is Work That.
Chantly, talk about this song very briefly, please, brother.
Oh, man, it's crazy. It's like a strip club street banger. It's for the dancers and stuff, man. But it's for the ladies that like to dance and, have a good time and turn up. And, the dudes, they can groove with their ladies, if they're at the club or whatever. Throw a few dollars, if you take your lady, give her some dollars too, so she can throw it with you.
This is that feel good stuff.
Yeah, that feel good music, man.
Right.
You could turn up and be in the club, because a lot of guys, man, they don't like to really turn up like that unless they got a song they can turn up to.
Right, he said this song's that deal is, let me make the ladies turn it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Word up. Listen, brother, let's get into it. Let's celebrate it together. Chantly Jones on Detroit Unplugged Radio.
Work that pole, 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 work that pole.
She work that pole. She make it clap. She on the stage. She throw it back. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that. She work that pole. She make it clap. She on the stage. She throw it back. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that. When I walk up in the club, she already on the stage. Got a body of a goddess, so she getting paid. I'm a VIP. I'ma throw a few dollars, anything that she want, she can get it. I'ma holler. I'm from the hood, I'm from the trap. She love a G with that guap. I know she freaky, it ain't no secret. All I want is to make it pop. What the I hate or mean if they not bout that green. I'm Chantly Jones, pretty lady. You the finest I done seen. You want that money, make it shake. Work that pole, work that weight, make it clap. Don't be fake, I'm with my G's, you looking great. Break that bank, blow they mind. I wanna see your body shine. I got a pocket full of money, baby. Come on, you'll be mine. She work that pole. She make it clap. She on the stage. She throw it back. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that. She work that pole. She make it clap. She on the stage. She throw it back. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that. Every day she on her grind, it ain't nothing to a boss. When you see her on that stage, that's her world, she got the sauce. Work that pole, throw it back. All I'm about is making stacks. The way you bounce it on that pole, I wanna give you some of that. I've been rolling all night, G'd up, feeling right. I'ma smoke me a blunt, you the baddest, keep it tight. If you bout getting paid, work that back. If you bout getting paid, work that back.
She work that pole, she make it clap. She on stage, she throw it back. Work that pole, work that pole, work that pole, work that.
She work that pole. She make it clap. She on the stage. She throw it back. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that pole. Work that. She work that pole. She make it
enjoyed that song. Chantly Jones, back at Detroit Unplugged Radio. Welcome back, my friend.
Yeah, what's good, man?
Chantly, listen, man, thanks again for joining us this evening. That song is dope, man, and it's exactly what we were talking about. It's feel-good music, and certainly we're glad that you submitted it for our playing tonight, man.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
Yo, I want to get back into it, and certainly I kind of want to switch directions a bit. Share with us, if you don't mind, somewhat of a fun fact, something maybe outside, away from the mic, that our listeners and your fans don't know about. This could be anything, man. You know, outside of music. Share with us something.
Oh well, I basically like to, I like to go out, man, and just chill. If I go to a bar or something, or I might go to the library and, go get on the computer if I got downtime and stuff like that. I'm just a down-to-earth guy, you know what I'm saying, besides music. I like to get a peace of mind. I like to read the newspaper. And just, sometimes I just like to relax.
Yeah. I like to read a newspaper once in a while too, man, because nowadays it's not as plentiful.
It's great
with social media.
Right.
A lot of people don't read it anymore, and it's somewhat nostalgic to me to read a paper.
Go sit down at a restaurant. By yourself for
see, I'm kind of old-fashioned, man. Like,
yeah,
because it's a lot of stuff that's in the newspapers. So, like, you might not see on the news, but you read that newspaper, like, you see a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm old-fashioned like that too, man. And I loved it back in the day when the paper would come on Sunday morning, man. It's just packed with everything.
Yeah.
Everything you need is right there.
Exactly, right there, man. In your possession, right there in your hand.
Word up.
And the paper.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to give our paint a picture, if you will, to our listeners of the MC away from the mic as well. So thanks for sharing that. I want to get in everything you got your hands in the rest of this year and beyond. Now that we're wrapping up here in December, wrapping up 2017, I know you got a lot of great things to come. And certainly I know there's a great projection. So tell us in our listener base what they can expect. Give us a sneak preview of what's to come from Chantly Jones.
Well, I actually got a mixtape that's really gonna be dropping. I'm working on my album. Shout out to DJ King Assassin, DJ Greenguy.
Yeah.
As well, DJ King Assassin. He has the Machiavelli movie. I'm gonna actually be on the soundtrack of that.
Nice.
And actually be featured in the movie. Thanks to him. I actually got a lot of stuff popping off, man. I'm just working, doing mixtapes. I got the single Work that'll definitely be out in April. I just got the deal, Life or Death / Empire, on the distribution with Empire and stuff. And I actually got my own label, Open Season Records.
Nice, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm just working.
That's it. Keeping that strong work ethic. You're already dope, man. And when you just keep that integrity, like you said, you got that original style. You just mix that all in a bowl, and the result is greatness. So, we know you got big things, and certainly I can't wait. And I know I could speak on behalf of me and ISM, man, to see what happens in the future. We can't wait to have you on maybe next year this time and just look at the whole overview since now, from now to then.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be significant. What do you think, ISM?
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yo, listen. Put out the social medias, the one-stop shops, any kind of info you need our listeners to know about. Put it out there, man. This is that time for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You can check me out on Facebook, Chantly Jones, Twitter, Chantly Jones. That's CHANTLY Jones. You can check me out on SoundCloud, Chantly Jones. If you want to check out any type of music, you can go to YouTube, check me out, Chantly Jones. Basically, I'm on all the sites. When my single drops in April, I'll be on all the digital platforms all over. Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, Spotify, everything. So I have a lot going on, man, and that's where you can check me out at.
Nice.
Awesome. Listen, kids, if you're out there in Radio Land, make sure immediately after the show you go out there and check out Chantly Jones. This cat's doing his damn thing, and we want to make sure we support him moving forward. Our global family. This is our new brother. Listen, man, We wish you well. I want to ask you, is there any shout-outs you got before we part ways? Is there any of your affiliates that you want to shout out tonight on the show?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. I want to give a shout-out to my city, Charlotte, North Carolina. Give a shout-out to my community, Druid Hills, the whole Statesville Lab, you know, the west side, the south side, north side, east side, all sides in my city. I want to give a shout-out to Team Yayo, too, Snooty Wild, Snow, all them boys over there at Team Yayo, man, the CMG family. Just, you know, everybody that's representing, and definitely want to give a shout-out to Proud 98, Streets 103, actually Desert Storm, too, up there in New York. DJ Static, he showed some love, so. And all the fans and the followers that supporting me.
Word up, man. Listen, man, keep holding it down for real hip-hop, brother. Keep making great music. You know, anything you need, man, we're your new family, so this we're a phone call away. Get at us, and I'm sure that we'll be speaking to you real soon, my brother.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Damn right. Listen, Chantly Jones, be well, and one love.